This magic trick is expert level.
Hi, I'm Ryan Oakes, professional magician at your service. Next time you're out for dinner and the food's taking forever, entertain your hungry troops with the Vanishing Salt Shaker. Here's what you'll need to get started. A salt shaker, a paper napkin, a coin, and a table.
To print out step-by-step instructions for this project, please visit www.activitytv.tv.
This illusion is extremely entertaining during mealtime hour, and I highly recommend it for large family dinners. Watch me perform it first, and then I'll break it down into each step for you to learn at home. Let's get started. Today I'm going to perform some magic with a few everyday objects. This quarter, this salt shaker, and this napkin. I'm going to attempt to make this quarter penetrate through this solid wood table. Sound impossible? Well, it is, and that's why we call it magic. All I need to do is cover the quarter with the salt shaker. Now we'll cover the salt shaker with the napkin. I'll just wrap the napkin right around the salt shaker. Just like so. Now, if I tap on the quarter, it'll actually melt right through the table. Let's give it a try. Nope, it didn't work. It's a little shy. Let's try again. Nope, still didn't work. I didn't say this trick was easy. One more tap. Wait a second. I was trying to make the quarter go through the table, but now the salt shaker did. That's even better than I'd planned. Now that you've seen the trick, it's time for you to learn how to do it at home. It's pretty simple, but it does rely heavily on what magicians call misdirection. We'll get to that in a minute. First thing you need to do is get the right props. The salt shaker has to be about yay high and usually straight up and down. That'll make it a little bit easier. Second thing you need is the right paper napkin that will easily wrap all the way around the salt shaker. You'll also need to borrow a quarter. To start, place the quarter on the table. Place the salt shaker right on top of the quarter. You'll then take the paper napkin and wrap it neatly around the salt shaker. If you need to, you can use one or more paper napkins. The idea is that you've completely hidden the salt shaker with the napkin. The idea is that you want to create a sleeve which easily slides up and down over the salt shaker. That'll be important later. In performing the trick, you're going to want to focus your eyes and your audience's eyes on the quarter. That's where they think the magic's going to happen. Hold the salt shaker in your hand and hold it firmly so the salt shaker doesn't slip out. On the first try, grip the salt shaker tightly and tap the quarter to prove both the quarter is solid and the table. Now, here's where the misdirection comes in. As you point to the quarter, you're actually going to be dropping this salt shaker into your lap. But here's how to pull it off. Every time you look at the quarter, you need to get your audience to look at the quarter as well. So, keep the quarter in front of you and direct your eyes and their attention on the quarter. Tap it once, then bring your hand back to the edge of the table. This is important. You need to condition your audience into thinking this is a normal motion for you to do. Do it once, it doesn't work. Do it a second time, it still doesn't work. On the second time, however, when you bring your hand back, you're going to release the salt shaker into your lap. To do that, all you need to do is release the pressure, and the salt shaker will fall neatly into your lap. Now, in order to catch the salt shaker in your lap, I suggest crossing your ankles so that your legs are firmly together. Now, in your hand is simply an empty napkin, but you need to keep your hand in the same position so the audience still thinks the salt shaker's in your hand. On the third try, instead of tapping it, you bring your hand up and then both hands down over the napkin to show that the salt shaker has vanished. You can act perplexed and say, wait a second, I thought I was trying to make the quarter vanish. But instead, the salt shaker went right through the table. Now, that's the Vanishing Salt Shaker. I hope you have as much fun performing this trick as I've had showing it to you. I'm Ryan Oakes. I'll see you next time.
Want to continue the fun? Well, there's always more cool activities to check out on our website. Just visit www.activitytv.tv.
Made for on demand.